What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and we just got some great news for our favorite stock, Sundial Growers, ticker symbol SNDL. And if you take a look at the chart, you'll see they are pumping up in the after hours because of this great news. And you guys can probably guess what it is from the title of this video. They were indeed granted a 180-day extension by the NASDAQ to regain compliance with the minimum bid. So Sundial is now in the safe zone again, all right? They have 180 days to get back to a price above $1, and I think they can do it, all right? We're going to talk about the catalysts that they've got going for them. We're going to talk about what their price action is doing right now because it's pretty impressive stuff. In fact, they are up on this news about, I think it's 8 or 9% at the moment. So yeah, up 9.4%. We'll see how much higher they can go. A lot of people were very fearful about this delisting, and so their price was probably suffering from that. But now that they are confirmed to have that 180-day extension, we are once again making new highs in this most recent uptrend that we've entered. So it's very impressive stuff for Sundial. I'm very happy to see it. Now, if we want to figure out when the next day that they have to reach compliance is, you can just go to this date calculator 2/7/2022. That's today's date, add 180 days to it, and come up with Saturday, August 6th. Now, since that's a Saturday, they actually wouldn't get delisted until the following Monday, which means the next delisting day is August 8th. So we have quite a bit of time, just about 6 months before Sundial's next potential delisting, according to the additional grace period rule. All they have to do to avoid that is get above $1 per share for 10 consecutive trading days. Okay, $1 or more for 10 consecutive trading days. They just have to close above that for 10 days in a row, and we will be in the safe zone once again with Sundial. So what could get them there, right? There's a bunch of different things that could be moving Sundial up. We're going to talk about some of them. The first is Schumers' plan to file cannabis legalization bill in April. Okay, April, you still got a couple months in between then and August when Sundial would potentially be delisting next. And Schumer, as the majority leader in the Senate, has some sway, all right? And this is coming right before the November midterm elections when a bunch of Republicans and Democrats are probably going to be scrambling to get voters on their side. And we all know that the polls show majorities of voters tend to support cannabis legalization. It would not surprise me to see this bill getting pushed forward on the Democrat side. Representative Nancy Mace, a Republican, has Amazon on her side endorsing the States Reforms Act that would end the federal government's 85-year prohibition of cannabis. So there's a bunch of potential bills that could be helping to pump up Sundial stock, all right? And it doesn't even look like it needs it at the moment. It is actually pumping up just off of this news alone. And I do want to point out that I actually followed the advice of Warren Buffett on this when he said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. And I did actually end up buying the dip a little bit today at 49 cents. It was pretty darn cheap. I just put it in the limit order and it ended up executing. So I got an additional 1,000 shares of Sundial right before they pumped up. And I'm happy with my Sundial holdings at this point. I do have quite a bit of my overall portfolio dedicated to them, so I'm probably not going to be buying too much more in the meantime. I've got a bunch of cannabis stocks, but at this point, I am happy with a pretty large percentage allocation in Sundial. I think that we are hopefully having put the worst behind us, right? As long as the market doesn't continue to move down, we're probably looking at green days ahead for Sundial. That's my expectation, at least, not just because of legalization, but also because they've still got this share repurchase program in their back pocket. And I think the management at Sundial realizes that this could be very valuable for helping push Sundial up and get them above $1 before that next 180-day period. So if we look out at the chart, we don't have to worry about it until around here. So we've still got quite a bit of chart to go until we actually have to get above $1. And it doesn't look like it would be that tough to do just from a visual perspective. If you look, we'd only have to do about that. So it's not even like we'd need to be in a major uptrend. Granted, we would need to about double in price. So it is a feat, right? It's a feat, but I think we can do it considering that we have had so much negative pressure pushing Sundial down, pushing down all the small cap stocks for the past while. I would not be surprised at all to see Sundial moving up in a massive way over the next couple of months, especially with all of these legalization catalysts. I mean, it's not just the Democrats anymore who are pushing for this stuff. It is the Republicans as well. And that's the magic combo, right? Once you have the Democrats and Republicans working together, that's when stuff can actually get done, especially when big businesses like Amazon are endorsing cannabis legalization, on top of the fact that everyone wants to accrue additional votes. And the United States as a whole, most people in it support both medical and recreational legalization of cannabis, and the vast majority support medical legalization at the very least. So we are looking at a very good situation for Sundial stock looking forward. I just want to make this real quick video talking about that, breaking down the huge update that we just got on the extension that was just granted to them. So other than that, guys, hopefully you have a great day. Keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. I'm not recommending anyone buy or sell any certain shares of any kind of stock. I'm just letting you guys know this amazing news for Sundial. And other than that, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.